Chapter 11. The Earth Spirit Protects the Dharma. Commentary. The Earth Spirit that is referred to in this chapter is called firm and stable. What is firm? The Earth is firm. What is solid? The Earth is solid. Now we are standing on Earth like ants on a great boat. The numberless ants would not make the boat rock back and forth because they do not have enough strength to do so. Earth is hanging in space. The atmosphere and air are holding it in place, so it will not break. It is like a great boat in the ocean. There are a great number of earth spirits. When Shakyamuni Buddha was speaking the Shuragama Sutra, the earth spirit, firm and stable, appeared to listen to the Dharma. But this earth spirit was very arrogant and haughty. He said, "In the whole universe, I'm the only earth spirit and there are no other spirits." But Shakyamuni Buddha replied, "You are not the only earth spirit. There are also water spirits, fire spirits, and wind spirits." This earth spirit was not pleased to hear the Buddha's answer and said in an arrogant tone, "How come there are other spirits? Everything is supported by earth. They have no right to be called spirits." Shakyamuni Buddha then taught about water spirits, fire spirits, and wind spirits. Using various means, the Buddha finally persuaded the earth spirit. He took refuge with the triple jewels and lost his haughtiness. In space, there are four elemental spirits: the earth spirits, the water spirits, the fire spirits, and the wind spirits. Humans are composed of the four elements. Each of these four spirits gives every individual a little bit of water, fire, wind, and earth, forming a body. The word earth has two meanings. First, in terms of phenomenon, earth is the start of everything. It gives birth to all things and supports them. In terms of nomenon, earth has four virtues: permanence, happiness, purity, and true self. What is permanence? Systems are the door of earth, which never changes. Permanence, therefore, is a virtuous quality of earth. Earth supports all things. Everything exists by the power of earth. Happiness, therefore, is a virtuous quality of earth. Earth can give life to all things. Things growing out of the earth are pure and untainted, the virtue of purity. The earth is at ease, which is a various quality of the true self. The earth spirits enjoy these four virtues. The second meaning is in terms of nomenon. When the Buddha was speaking the 11th chapter of the Earth Store Sutra, the earth spirit vowed to protect everyone who recites Earth Store Bodhisattva's name, who recites the Earth Store Sutra, and who enjoys good rules. This is why this chapter is called the Dharma Protection of the Earth Spirit. Today is a very special day, graduation day for the summer session. Time flies by so quickly. In a blink of an eye, 6 weeks have gone. It is impossible to turn back time and repeat these 6 weeks. We will have to wait until next year for another summer. Although the time remains the same, it will be a different year. We will be 1 year older and yet 1 year closer to death. The numbers exist, but there seems to be minimal difference between time experienced versus time to come. As our age increases by 1 year, our remaining years of life increases by 1 year. For instance, 40-year-old is meant to live until 80. So at the age of 39, he has 41 years left to live. 1 year passes. At the age of 40, he only has 40 years left to live. This is a half and half. Is time not meaningless when pondered in this manner? Although some of your time spent this year was very meaningful and worthwhile, why you have deposited Buddhist teachings into your brain, planting them into your field of eighth consciousness. Your body seeds are planted and body sprouts develop. We bear body fruits in the future, realizing Buddhahood. At the same time, I need to tell you, something peculiar will happen. Let us take your parents, for example. They do not bother you at all when you learn to be degenerate. They figure they will let you go free. They treat you fine. However, when you want to be good and to study Buddhism, their temper seeps out, criticizing everything about you. They ignore your taking drugs, drinking alcohol, and smoking cigarettes, figuring that you will get over it. Now that you are over it, they are upset. They say, you want to be good, then you must be filial to your parents. Let me scold you, hit you, or treat you poorly now. Are troubles headed your way? Actually, this is a test to see whether you really want to be good. If so, the more they criticize you or hit you, the more pleased you would be. Just remember not to cry. Seeing how happy you are, the temper will disappear. Otherwise, you will be in big trouble. Treat everything as a test on whether you know how to apply the Buddha Dharma you learned, whether you are patient, keep the precepts, give, are diligent, meditate, and are wise. If you pass these tests, you will earn boundless benefits. If you fail, you will have to start over. These 6 weeks are gold. Keep it now that you have it. Do not lose it. You will be different from others. How? I don't mean for you to be arrogant, thinking I'm a Buddha, I want others to bow to me. Don't put on airs. Be compassionate and patient toward everyone. Be better to someone who is not nice to you, regardless of whether someone is nice to you. Watch your own faults and not the faults of others. Mahasatthas do not care about others. Amitabha takes care of himself. You take care of yourself? Okay. Today concludes the 6-week summer session, but not the sutra lectures. I do not know when I will finish the lecture series. It will be done when I stop breathing. Every day that I breath is every day that I propagate the Dharma. The Dharma propagation resumes every evening. We resume to lecturing on the Earth Store Sutra at 12:30 on Saturdays in Jewel Shilling, the Great Compassion Dharani from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. and the Earth Store Sutra in the evenings. I will be explaining the Earth Store Sutra tonight. I used to lecture on the Dharma Flower Sutra on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings. However, since I have 3 chapters, including this chapter on the Earth Store Sutra left, I would like to finish it before the Sramanera and the Sramanarika go to Taiwan to request the precepts. Since I would not be able to finish the Dharma Flower Sutra before then, I will rush through the Earth-Store Sutra before I get to the Dharma Flower Sutra next. It's not time for the Avatamsaka Sutra yet. We will need to wait on that. Thursday evenings, so, and others may lecture. In general, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings are times for you to practice lecturing on sutras and share part of my load. Don't make me do so much work, wearing me out and turning my hair gray. My hair became black not too long ago. I don't want it to gray again. So let's resume our former evening lecture schedule. Sutra. At that time, the Earth Spirit, firm and stable, addressed the Buddha thus: World Honored One, since long ago I have personally beheld and bowed to limitless numbers of Bodhisattvas, Mahasattvas. All of them have inconceivably great spiritual penetrations and wisdom that they use in taking across vast numbers of beings. Among all the Bodhisattvas, Ashta Bodhisattva Mahasattva has made the deepest and weightiest vows. World Honored One, Ashta Bodhisattva has great affinities with the beings in Jambudvipa. Manjushri, Universal Worthy, Samantabhadra, Contemplator of the world's souls, Avalokiteshvara Kuan Yin, and Maitreya also manifest hundreds of thousands of transformation bodies to rescue those in the six paths, but their vows will ultimately be fulfilled. Ashta Bodhisattva keeps renewing his vows to teach and transform beings in the six paths throughout aeon, as numerous as the number of sand grains in thousands of billions of Ganges rivers. Commentary. At that time, the earth spirit firm and stable, the Dharma guardian of this chapter, vowed to protect the Dharma. He addressed the Buddha thus: World Honored One, since long ago, from limitless eons ago until now, I have personally beheld, without removing my gaze, and bowed to limitless numbers of Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. I saw a great number of Bodhisattvas before, and I bowed to a large number of Bodhisattvas. Mahasattvas are all great Bodhisattvas. All of them have inconceivably great spiritual penetrations and wisdom. These great Bodhisattvas all have a great wisdom. One must have great wisdom to cultivate the great vehicle. What is the great vehicle? It is an inconceivable state. Their spiritual penetrations and wisdom limitless. The unfathomable powers that they use in taking across vast numbers of beings, they deliver all beings to perfection. Among all the Bodhisattvas, Ashta Bodhisattva Mahasattva, all these great Bodhisattvas deliver all beings to the shore of perfection. One among all Bodhisattvas is Ashta Bodhisattva. Among all the great Bodhisattvas, he has made the deepest and weightiest vows. He said, unless the hells are emptied, I will not become a Buddha. Until all beings are saved, I will not realize Bodhi. The power of this vow is particularly profound and substantial. World Honored One, Ashta Bodhisattva has great affinities with beings in Jambudvipa. Manjushri, Universal Worthy, Samantabhadra Bodhisattvas, Contemplator of the world's souls, Avalokiteshvara Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, and Maitreya Bodhisattva also manifest hundreds of thousands of transformation bodies to rescue those in the six paths. They vowed to deliver every being of the six paths to Buddhahood, but their vows will ultimately be fulfilled. Although the power of their vows is tremendous, it will be depleted one day, the day when their vows are realized. Ashta Bodhisattva keeps renewing his vows to teach and transform beings in the six paths. He vowed to teach the beings in the six paths, heavenly beings, human, asuras, beings in the hells, hungry ghosts, and animals, throughout eons, as numerous as the number of sand grains in thousands of millions of Ganges rivers. The vows he made and the ends he lived are as numerous as the number of sand grains in trillions of Ganges rivers.